Yo, what's really going on? And we have another episode. You know what? When I'm here, it's my time. You know what it's called? The Battlerap session, innit? It's the Battlerap. And right now, I've got two well-known battle rappers. To my right, I've got Photoboy.
I can't really see you.
Sorry. You good at that?
I'm good, my bro.
Alright, what's going, bro? And to my left, I've got Black T.
What's going on, brother, man?
Just had an almighty classic at Art of War. Shout out Tanika Tan, man, like P. Oh, yeah, I'll rap. My bad. Hey, you can edit that out, innit? But yeah, lads, how do you feel about that battle? But before we get to the battle, though, before we get in there, in my battle rap session, I always ask this question here. Mm-hmm. Who got you in? What battle got you into battle rap? And what battler made you love battle rap?
You want to start?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because I asked everything.
Got me into it.
Yeah.
So my sister actually got me into it.
Swear.
Funny enough, my sister, so I was just watching a couple of things and my sister was really deep into battle rap. I
Swear.
I'm like, rah. At this time, I used to watch Black TV, innit?
Okay.
So I don't watch that no more. But I see,
hell no.
I see Charlie Clips and that on there. So I was like, rah. Charlie Clips. I went, watched Charlie Clips, and I think Charlie Clips is a good person to start with if you want to start getting into the story, because a lot of people's storylines revolve around Charlie Clips. A lot of people surf has a Charlie Clips.
I didn't even deep.
You know what I'm saying? Tay-Rock has a origin there. A lot of people's stories start around him. A-Verb as well.
Yeah, Verb.
So I've done that now.
Loaded.
Yeah, all of them, everyone.
Yeah, for real.
It's a good person to start with. And go back and see TNA's battles and then go back and do timelines there, innit? So through that, I'm watching, and I'm thinking, then I start to find what I like about rap in general from certain rappers, innit? So then I start watching, who did I start? Young Ill, started fucking with Young Ill. Then Tay-Rock, then Daylight, up to his Chiller Jones battle, after the Chiller Jones. After Chiller Jones, I just stopped fucking with him, I'll be real with you, because that Chiller Jones battle was crazy. But yeah, to answer the question, I would say Tay-Rock was the first battler that I really started fucking with, like, watching it properly. And then surf. But the battle that made me say, you know what, I love this shit, was still my favorite battle to this day. Charlie Clips and Tay-Rock rematch. I remember when it dropped. I was in Miami with my friends. The battle dropped. They're like, we're going to the beach. I said, go.
I said, what are you doing there? We got girls. No.
I'll be there.
Yes,
and
like that.
And I'm like, yo. Because the battle had just dropped in. It had dropped online.
So you got it first before everyone else?
Yeah, it dropped online. And I'm watching it. Battle done. Watched it again. Next day.
Yeah, that was a
man are waking up after being drunk. They're just hearing... Round clips. That's all you did. So that's when I fell in love with. That's the battle that made me fall in love.
I killed DNA like it's hereditary. Oh,
yeah.
Tay-Rock. Who do you think won that?
House
people. I know all the words of that one as well.
Who do you think won that though?
Incredible.
For me, because of what I personally like, Tay-Rock.
Okay.
Because that's what I like from battle rap. But I actually don't even watch that battle and say, I just enjoy it.
Yeah, true. That was a classic.
Anyone said Charlie Clips won, I'm going to say, okay.
Yeah, that's bar for bar.
That's one of them battles as well. I swear that was one of the early small room ones as well. That might be one of the first.
That was supposed to be on...
Gnome 4.
Supposed to be on Gnome 4.
Gnome 4, yeah.
A-Verb and...
Goods
had a battle.
That was a fire one.
That was fun. That went on too long.
Yeah.
Remix shit.
Yeah.
Legendary. That's a classic bar.
And it'll stick you a bit like your weave.
Yeah. That was a classic. Yeah. There was a lot of classic bars in that shit.
A-Verb was wigging. Freaking vegan verb, boy.
Underrated.
What battle got you into it?
Okay, the battle got me into battle rap was Loaded Lux and Calico. Do you know what I mean? That was the like, you know, that's what kind of wanted me to get into the story, because I wanted to know what was the big deal. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I got into it, because, you know, you're gonna get this work and all that shit. Like Loaded Lux was just like a big, like, it was huge. Do you get what I'm saying? And this was also around the time that the Hollow battle was coming out, so I kind of got on him a bit late. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I went, because people been talking about him for time at this time, do you know what I mean? But I kept hearing Loaded Lux. And you know what? Mac Miller had him on his album.
Okay.
Sweat.
Mac Miller, yeah. There was a song on Watching Movies with the Sound Off. At the end, it has it just goes silent and you just hear Loaded Lux just spraying a verse on Mac Miller. Like, bro, I swear to God, yeah, like a full round on Mac Miller, just Mac Miller rounds.
Oh, so he's actually like dissing Mac Miller.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I heard that. Obviously, I was a Mac Miller fan back then. I heard that. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Do you know what I mean? And I keep trying to see it again. It's Loaded Lux. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Loaded Lux everywhere. I keep seeing this Loaded Lux everywhere. So then I watched the Cow battle. That was incredible. That was my intro. Well, it wasn't really my introduction. I saw Mook for the first time at one of my boys' house. I was mad young, and he was watching it. Do you know, it was the first time I saw it, but got into it, Loaded. And the battle that made me love it was Hollow and Tay-Rock. That was the seatbelt.
Oh, seatbelt one.
Yeah.
That's another one I know what it was too as well.
Yeah.
I actually give Tay-Rock that one 2-1, to be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna say this might be mad weird for me now. I'm a bit weird on. So with battles, I see the whole battle as a storyline. You're supposed to be building up. You're supposed to be going somewhere. And if you're not, it's cool, but you have to maintain this same stance, kind of.
Yeah.
So in the first 2 rounds, it was, I'm going to maintain the same energy as you. It's gun bars. It's da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then the third round, he goes, you know what? Why are we doing this to each other? Yeah. So in my mind, I don't get it because I feel like your other 2 rounds, you still allow them to be.
Yeah.
But then completely say, I don't know. The third round was good.
Yeah, I don't think it was as Hollow the third round that time.
I give him, you know what, Hollow, because he had the...
He had the NBA bar.
And he had
the same energy. That's what... that was crazy.
That was the first round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, the third round.
No. That was the first.
The
second is when he's talking about saving a life on the train and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the first is when he was like, the gun bar king got a job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was. See, that's the thing. Like, I gave Hollow that battle first and third. You know what I mean? Because of what I like about battle rap. I like the breakdowns. I feel like there is nothing better than a crazy angle. In my opinion, I don't think anything beats a perfect angle. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't care how fire. Like, for example, Iron Solomon beats Ramniti for me every time. Do you get what I'm saying? Even though that battle was close.
I'm gonna go out on a whim and I say, for me personally, I think Ramniti loses a few, but they don't allow him to.
Yeah. He definitely lost to Surf.
No,
he didn't lose to Surf. No, he smoked Surf, but people have Surf beating Ram. I have, like, a lot of people have Surf.
I watch that again. Because at first, I had first 2 rounds, but I think only people say that Surf first 2 rounds because he came back from jail and everyone was excited about it.
Exactly. If you listen to the bars, they're actually horrible. It's some of the worst bars in that shit. You know what I mean? If you really listen to it.
I'll have to come back to that one.
When people start sacrificing the English language to make a bar, which I personally, I'm saying me, I know they call them the alien. Personally feel sometimes he does that.
Who's that?
Ram. Sometimes it's like he will say something that, as a sentence, it's not really like English.
They're gonna have to bring souvenirs back.
They gotta remember. So it's like cool. The punch is crazy. The punch is actually crazy sometimes, but it's like the way he sets up the punch. Sometimes you're sacrificing making sense. Making actually perfect sense. Let me say to make the bar hit. Now, sometimes the bar is so crazy. Some people say, "Fuck it," I'm gonna overlook the fact that the sentence itself didn't really make much sense.
I feel like Twerk does that a lot as well.
Twerk has a lot of.
He says a lot of random shit to get to a punch.
He will say, this is an example.
Blasted.
Two
cool blasted. Some of them the cool
bitches.
cashes. You know what I mean? Like,
He'll say sister. Like, you just say something, and then just say sister at the end. Now his energy and his performance makes it work, but there's certain times where it's like, okay, cool, this guy's fucking on one, like on him versus Loso.
Even him versus JC, man. Him versus JC. Crazy.
That Loso battle was a lot closer than a lot of people made it seem.
It's always that way.
Yeah, no, because like I said about Sue Surf, he's just returned. I want to see this guy. So
like Twerk is returning every battle because people, you know what I mean? Because people don't know what it's gonna come.
The last 2 years, he has been.
Bro,
return every battle, man.
Yeah, he's having return every battle because he's always coming off some disappointing shit.
You know what?
That's one battle.
That fucking up. There's a few battlers that can make fucking up work in their advantage. So Surf is running that right now. Not to say that Surf isn't wigging. He's wigging.
Oh yeah, he's going ham right now.
But it's the momentum. Like, listen, they call it this new way, this new Surf, Rio Surf. It comes from him fucking up before
all the time.
That's where it comes from. So if he was wigging the whole entire time, I don't know if we'll be looking at these rounds the same. I'm trying to say, not to say that he's not going crazy. I think he's going crazy. But everyone's looking at it like, oh, this new Surf Devil's grandchild,
You think
because he's been fucking
right
up.
now? He's saying, "Oh shit," you think he's motivated by the bag right now?
He's motivated by the love.
I think he's having fun right now.
Yeah, I think he's motivated by the love.
Fun right
we
now.
ain't seen him run like this with Surf since.
It's only 2 battles. It's only 2 battles.
No. I'm just saying because Sue Surf's my person that made me love battle rap, innit?
Okay.
When I saw him against Young Ill,
okay,
that was it for me. With the whole baby and the Terminator line, that was I threw my phone like this guy. I followed it from there. I was them guys waiting round for round. Remember the video? Round for round.
They would release it one round.
I was those guys waiting for the second round.
Okay,
next week. So seeing Sue Surf to
must have been agonizing.
Where he was. He was, you know. I can't lie.
That must have been agonizing.
You got a second round. Who won the first round, bro?
At the end of the battle on the next episode. You have to wait.
And you hear the gunshot.
Here's the round here on the next episode.
I'm one of them dogs, bro. I'm that back.
That is hilarious.
So, I always think Sue Surf from Young Ill to, I'll say, Hollow the Don.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he was his
All right, so let me ask you a question, yeah. I know you're supposed to be asking the questions. Let me ask a question.
Go on then.
There's obviously, who do you personally feel? Do you have a battle rapper that everyone rates and you personally just don't rate them?
That's actually a good ask question.
Like, it might be personally to what you like or whatever it is.
Can I guess yours?
I have 2. I have a couple. I have a couple.
Oh, yes.
You can guess mine.
X Factor.
X Factor.
Yes.
You think everyone rates X Factor?
I think people.
Is it from your? Are you saying from like the time where he was doing his thing?
Yeah, the time when he was wigging.
Or now?
And like when he killed Rich Dollars, I'm just like.
Oh, you just haven't been impressed with X Factor.
Yeah, X Factor just really ain't impressed me. Like,
for me, I think he is someone that has is in the same boat. Alright, so I'm going to answer my second question for you, which is someone that doesn't get rated enough, but I think the youth is actually sick. So for me, falls in the same category as Sirius Jones. Because Sirius Jones,
I love Sirius
very
Jones,
good.
I love Sirius Jones,
but people don't like him, so they will never give it to him. But
even against JC, you see how they were trying to guess JC's bars, but Sirius Jones always comes with it.
Choked in the second round, and they still tried to give him the second round.
I actually missed that battle, man.
Let me tell you.
Real soon.
You know what it is, yeah. My actual battle that got me to battle was Murder Mook versus Sirius Jones. I can tell you oh my goodness,
real OG.
You know what I mean?
Me and my boy will literally watch that battle and have every word on lock, man. Even the intro, like turn them cameras off, man. That's how into it. From there, bro. I even had sometimes I even have him beating Charlie Clips.
Yeah. Sirius Jones.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be.
I've really been a Sirius Jones fan, you know. I can't lie.
Really?
Do you mean?
As in, like, I haven't really watched his battles. Like
you don't have to watch much. Yeah.
Even him versus Jin, man.
If you watch him versus Swamp. Ignore.
I've seen that. Yeah.
So ignore the diamond test. The fuck up.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing. Yeah, he's wigging. Yeah.
He won that, man.
I think he won. He wigged, and in the third round, this is how I know is a bias against him. Obviously, we're still going to get back to your. Yeah, but other than a bias against him, it's like go to the third round. They don't even mention that Swamp fucked up. Yeah. Swamp fucked up in the third. They don't want to mention that. They want to say Swamp.
I was surprised that they had Swamp winning. You know what I mean?
No, I watched it live. Swamp's a fan favorite. It's just when I watched it live, I era a little bit, no man, because Swamp's a fan favorite.
I don't pay attention.
And he actually, I thought you lost this, man. And even in T-Top, he lost against T-Top.
I can give you that as well.
He lost that battle for me.
I need to watch that shit again.
That's the one that he choked in the third as well.
Yeah, he's like, bruv, you were crap. You all this talking. No, you was crap. No, for me, you was crap.
I can't lie, yeah.
Maybe more of it.
When you are okay, so let's say you have to be able to follow the narrative of the battle.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Some people saying this stuff for so long. You get there, you have to, even if you don't necessarily win, you have to come with something that, okay, this is why you was talking so much. I didn't see a single thing in that battle of this is why you wanted this battle so much.
And did you see the way he was flustering when T-Top gave him, even say if people say it's fake person, I don't know where it's because we don't know the guy, but he was going at him and he was like, his body move was different. I'm like, why? If it's fake personal, why you flirting for?
The
fake person.
Yeah.
I watched that battle.
You know what I'm saying?
I was about when Tito was saying a bunch of wild shit at the end about.
But he always does. He always does.
Gay and some shit.
And he knows how to use it. Man. That's what I like about T-Top, man. I actually love T-Top, man.
So who's your one that everyone rates? and you don't, and whoever one doesn't rate and you do?
It's Surf.
Huh? Like, you think Surf is overrated?
Yeah. What? I think Surf is one of the most overrated Donnies in this business, bro. I can't lie to you, fam.
I
cannot lie to you,
Black
bro.
T, I thought what's going on, bro? What's going on,
I've never been impressed with a Surf performance. I feel like, okay, I'll tell a lie.
Right, let me be impressed.
Okay, no, I'll tell a lie. That John performance was dope, and the Calico performance was dope, even though he did not 30 cow. You know what I mean? It was
you didn't really X Factor.
Not really. Like, I just, even with the battles, I feel like he loses a lot of battles. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, okay. He
loses
has a lot
all the time.
He has a lot of debatables.
Not debables. He loses.
I'm going to tell you right now, see, I'm one of those, fuck the votes and stuff like that. If we have to sit down and watch the battle together as friends, I'll do that. I'm telling you, I genuinely think he beat 40 bars. Shoot me.
Thank you.
40 bars.
He was wigging that second round. He was wigging in that second round.
I gave it to 40.
I gave Susa 2-1. 40 had the third round. Susa got first and second.
I gave it the first.
I hate 40's delivery, but yeah, sorry.
I like 40's delivery.
No, I don't mind 40. She's
too cute, man.
It's got like the voice as well. She's like mad sweet and that.
No, but she got so exposed by Jazz though, man. Jazz exposed her. Like she always, every time she's on Jazz, she can't take it. She can't do it.
Damn.
It's like someone in her body like just freezes up.
Jazz is confusing because I don't know if she's actually cold or not.
But scrap that. What about Surf, bro? No, I can't get away with this, bro. Surf,
yeah, I don't.
What about K-Shine?
I don't respect K-Shine either.
But he beat K-Shine though.
Yeah, but I don't respect K-Shine. I mean, K-Shine had that. K-Shine put everything into that first. Everything.
Yeah, that first was.
Do you know what I mean? It's like how Caps put everything into this third verse. Me, you get what I'm saying? He had that. Like he had that whole story, and he just focused solely on that.
What was the girl's name again?
Asian Dean. Give me a second.
You know what I love, yeah? Back then, one of the things I loved about battle rap then, because I felt like they didn't like each other.
For real.
And they just made everything that much more personal. And they may not have actually liked each other, which probably makes them so cool now. Because we came in, everyone that you didn't like in the beginning, and you felt, I actually fuck with this person. Now you become a lot tighter.
Think about where they're coming from. These men are all lions then, niggas. Like, these men are all like...
early doors.
Yeah, like, these men are known champs since they were kids. Like, literal teenagers.
Oh, yeah, they were 18 or something, innit? 18,
yeah,
19,
like, some of them younger, like...
And the best thing about it is, like, this is another thing. So imagine... them man know each other from 19, but that's when they met each other. But they were watching each other before that.
Yeah.
So Surf comes in saying, Tay-Rock comes in saying, before I met Surf, I was watching him saying I want to battle him. And now them man are tight, gun titles. But this, to me, that's sick. And on top of that, it's not just battle rapper. No, it's Tay-Rock. Okay, cool. I've got Baltimore. That's me. I've got New York. I've got Brooklyn, or I've got Jersey or whatever, and you're coming in and it's actually hostile and I can't lie, when I watch those battles, it's like
I love
it. Them times that's
I give you that. I give you that.
I love that. I love the battles.
I would love to. Sorry, carry on, bro.
No, I'm thinking once. Okay, what about him versus Susa?
What's your no one rates and you do rate?
Bill Collector.
I think he's fine. I still watch Bill Collector with John to this day, man.
Bro,
that was fire. That was crazy.
I saw a clip of Bill Collector versus Swave Sever. Bill Collector was wigging.
Bro, he's wigging recently.
Yeah, bro, he's
rapping the best he's had in his whole career right now.
But he did this against was it UM3 or UM2?
Yeah.
UM3.
He's rapping better than that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like, if you see this clip, especially,
he made a guy quit. I swear. In KOTD.
Bro, he's wigging.
Yeah, he made a guy quit, literally. I think it was
Bill Collector is having the time of his life right now, and I feel like a lot of people aren't really seeing.
No, but Bill always been fired. He's always been.
Yeah, I know, but remember, Bill's been up and down as far as like fans.
You don't believe in fire, bro?
I don't think he's always been fire.
But when
if he's always been this person, he ain't always shown it.
Yeah.
If he's always been this person, he always shown
it. He hasn't always shown
it. I'll give you that.
Like even him and Dot, his first round crazy, and then the second round,
the
third round.
It's only cool. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna, I swear he
even drugs. I swear he had a debate with drugs. I can have a debate with drugs.
Drugs is so.
Oh, God. I don't even want to disrespect.
Drugs is ass. Not even disrespect. Like I think he's.
Like, but he just.
I don't really. Find
I'll say this year. He might have some good punches. Yeah, but if the punches he will take 9 bars to get to it.
Yeah,
I don't like his voice. I don't like his delivery.
No, I don't like the way he delivers as well. Like,
yeah, I don't like his delivery at all.
He's the worst.
He just needs to rap.
Just rap. It takes so long painting a picture sometimes where he's like, I already know what your punch is going to be.
Yeah.
I already know it from your 4th bar, but you're just still going into it. Still trying to really drag
it's because he's on he's Jack, Lou, Twerk, like they all kind of, you know what I mean? Like, bow.
I feel like they
but he ain't.
I felt like for a minute they really brought in a wave of new types of rapping here, but I actually think it was ruining battle rap. So
what you mean the bow
the bows, number one.
Yeah,
they're not making sense of this one was the only one that I think that was good. They'll get halfway towards the punch, stop and say something.
Yeah,
else. That was sick.
Fire,
I love that they brought that in.
Fire.
But when you have
doing a little too much
the Lou
now.
Castro, the
yeah.
and then you have Chat Boy. No.
He got killed by John.
Shut up. Like, it's not rapping.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's true.
And I definitely appreciate those fundamentals a lot more. Do you know what I mean? The
fundamentals. You know, my one I couldn't stand. PG step. All these PG stepping that.
What's the PG step?
When they rap and start,
they go like this, like.
Oh yeah.
That got me. That was like, what is this?
But you know what it is? Yeah, the new lot. I feel like anyway.
Yeah.
The new lot don't understand that the older lot, like the earlier eras, when they cuss the newer lot, it's because of what the other newer lot were doing. When you have PG step and all these things, it's like you lot are trying to be stars, all doing the same shit.
Yeah.
But obviously you've got a new wave now. Like this is the perfect. Like this is almost as new as what it was before.
Yeah.
Where you've got Real Sick, you've got Easy, you've got Kid Chaos, you've got
all different.
I'm liking this new
different.
crop right now. I'm liking this new crop.
It might be listen, when we have a real conversation about this crop as compared to like the others, when we actually have that real conversation, we'll see how sick these men actually are.
These men are actually
bro, I love Easy, man. Easy,
Jay the Nightwing, fucking
Jay the Nightwing, he disappoints me, man.
No. Jay the Nightwing's one of the. If not the.
He
best.
could be the best if he wanted to, but he fucks himself over every time.
Not every time.
Yes, he does.
No, not every time.
Yes, he does. He nearly lost to Rubando. He was lucky. Bro, Rubando was wicked him.
That was time ago.
You know, there was an earlier point where he was. You can't say you don't care and then love him so much.
Exactly. Boom. There you go. Checkmate.
What is this?
Checkmate.
You have to count. But what I would say is now I feel like in his Cortez battle.
He definitely dropped the ball in that one. Of course, they weren't explaining anything crazy.
Do you know what it was? Yeah, if he dropped that first round here, it would make a lot of sense in terms of you can't say nigga kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. But over there, if you grew up in the hood, you can say it. Yeah. That's it. And it's one of the reasons why I've always said this to myself. If I was to ever go there and be on the URL and battle, I will never battle Cortez.
Yeah.
I will never battle someone that I personally don't feel right them saying that to me.
Yeah.
And they're gonna say it in a battle because we're gonna swing.
Yeah.
So
because I can't see anyone say nigger in a British crowd.
Bro, that's what Dialect did to Cortez when he come here. He says, "You are not a nigger." Had a whole round basically saying you cannot say that. I love Dialect for that. Dialect, if you see this, I really thank you.
He was hard for that.
You are not a nigger. Yorkshire. Yeah.
Right, going from dialect now, let me go UK first. Who's your top 5 UK battle rappers right now? Right now, we've got a new wave of battle rappers, or even Photoboy. You just came back recently. Yeah. Black T, you actually been around for a bit now.
If I was to answer,
you two actually been around for a bit now. I'm not gonna lie, but
if anything, it's just a year after.
Yeah,
it's a year after me.
Okay,
I can give my list. My list is short.
I swear. So it's not even forget no loose chat. Just everywhere in Britain. Who's
battle rap general from the UK? My favorite battle rappers are Gemini.
Fire.
Black T. That's it.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
I'm being serious. That's it. I'm being serious.
Like,
when I say that, it's like if a battle come out, will I watch it?
Yeah,
I hear what you say.
If there's no battle rapper in the UK. Tony D's cool. I respect his legend status. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna feel like I watch a Tony D battle and I'm like, yes, I want to write. And yes, I need to watch the next one. I'm not saying any shit. It just doesn't do nothing for the battle rapper in me.
I think
I
mean
that's
real. That's real though.
From Third versus Ills, I was like, yes, he's sick. And then everyone was telling me to watch the Caps one. I was like, I ain't gonna watch it because it's gonna change what I'm gonna write.
Yeah.
Then we had our battle, and at the same time, I'm listening. I've gone back and I'm listening, and I told him this a bunch of times. I'm listening, I'm catching new shit. I'm like, this guy's fucking sick. And then I see the Cats battle, and I'm like, sick. So I'm gonna watch the next one. You know what I'm saying?
It was third round though. You're
crazy.
I don't know how I feel about throwing that. Thinking, nah, we got.
Listen, but that you see that, and you see the reply to that in photos further around. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why it made it like
that's the storyline.
Me to write against it because I appreciate it so much. So I don't even have to watch the battle too many times. I already have an opinion.
Can you imagine that third was in a big stage?
I think you know what? Because a lot of even in that round, there wasn't much people, and I don't feel like a lot of people were catching it.
They weren't. But you know what it is? I'm happy when that doesn't happen because it's like it's not. If you can find the perfect balance between being understandable and at the same time being intricate, you'll find it's being so intricate that no one gets, and you have to break it down. All right, you've actually failed there. If you were too intricate, because obviously I know the punch because I already know what I'm writing about. If no one else can get it, then I failed. Then you still have to be like.
That's the Kid Chaos curse.
Of course.
The Kid Chaos
you
curse.
have to be in a way people can understand it. So the fact that I go back and I watch it and I start understanding it only because I'm really listening now, that's a good thing. You're not going to catch it all. You're not. But that's why when I'm watching that back and I'm like, I'm telling my friends, he says constrict. Bro,
even now, I watch your battle, I watch both your battles and thinking, shit, do you just really say that, bruv? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Even the one with the ending part where you said, I even tweeted it. What was it again?
Which one?
End of the first round.
The end of the first round. In which battle? Which one was it?
You and Photoboy.
I even tweeted
it.
The portraits one.
Yeah, I was like,
I think there's a lot. That's what I think. I genuinely feel like if he wanted to, we can take the time to really say, cool, let me tell you everything I was saying.
Yeah.
And I could do the same as well. We can both say, this is why when I judged it, like, my friends came over the other day, and my friend, she was from Jersey or whatever, so she was flying back to celebrate her birthday. So we've all come to link up to chill before she goes back. My boy goes, John, throw the battle on. Like, these are people that don't watch it at all, but they see my battle and love it so much. They all sat down. This is my friend's first time watching it. She's like, she's like, John. And I'm just like,
yes, get it. That's what I'm talking about.
I was like, right, obviously this is the first battle I've actually promoted. If I'm being honest, the first battle you actually see me promote, come and do stuff after. And it's like, we can both do that. And the whole time, I'm not pausing it for my part. I'm saying,
that's the same thing I do. That's the same thing I do. Because once you've done it, you're kind of over it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like now you've done yours.
Yeah.
Now I'm just appreciating what the part that I didn't know. Because it's literally, imagine having a book and only having one side of the story.
Literally.
You know one side of the story now. Then the other part of your favourite book comes. What you appreciate in the part that you just got. Yeah. So now I'm watching a battle back, and I'm like,
you can appreciate that because you both brought the best out of each other.
Definitely.
You both brought the best out of each other. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You were both.
I love that battle.
Before we dissect that battle, I want to hear your top 5 UK. Yes, I know you're in a group right now, so I don't know. I don't want you to put no pressure on me.
Nah, there is no fam, bro. It's anybody killers, isn't it? There's no. I can't. There's no pressure at all. Do you know what I mean? Cool. But Georgie Roots is one of my favorites.
Is that the white brother?
Yeah, with the glasses.
Him and Mocha's fire, man.
But he's just been on like. See, the thing is, like with his performances against a lot of men, like for example, the Tonys and the Bobbies and the Cole J's, like these men are having their they're having their best performances against
That's the
Roots.
best coach I've ever seen.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like because Roots is fucked. Like Roots says some crazy that whole with Tony D when he was like and you've come to pay for all of our sins because he said some shit like, nah, these men think that you're a messiah and I am Roman's law and you're here to pay for everyone's sins because that's what atonement for. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like I heard that shit, I was like, I'm
not gonna lie, Tony D, that was one of the best Tonys I ever seen. I think Tony D's actually enjoying this version of Battlerap now.
Yeah.
Than he has before.
But Georgie Roots, I don't play with it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Georgie Roots.
Hard. I can't lie, he's hard.
Do you know what I mean? Fuck all the whatever he's losing, whatever, blah. I don't give a fuck. Like his performances against these man is fucked. You know what I mean? Bobby Rex is another one. I like him. Like this recent Bobby Rex, like, is crazy. Yeah, this recent one. I don't like his like a lot of other performances, like where he's, you know what I mean, kind of fucking up.
I'm all out.
But where he's like rapping now, like the shuffle, you know what I mean, the 2-on-2, the Bobby Rex battle, even the Bizzle battle. Some, you know, even though he can.
No, I'll give it a Bizzle, but and the Georgia Roots. He was
incredible.
He was intense with that.
That's
probably, second round. Oh my.
That's one of my favorite performances of this year. Like not even just battles, like his performance alone, Bobby Rex's performance alone in that shit is incredible to me. Do you know what I mean? It's like we know where you can feel it at home. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't need to send me these ones.
No.
Have you watched these?
Bro,
he hasn't seen it. He's been out of the loop. Because I remember I asked him about if he saw the Rivers of Moke battle, and he was just like, right, even though they, you know what I'm saying?
All I saw was the obviously Moke posts up a lot of his work, which he should. Keep doing that. It's lovely. So, and I saw that, and I think basically I saw the trailer. So I knew they battled, and I heard a bit. I think what he posted up was the river scheme that he done, and I heard that. But,
it was crazy.
I ain't watched the battle in its entirety, and it's not even a shot to anyone. I watch a lot of people I watch people mostly that I can learn from, and
trust me,
I don't. Not gonna. I just don't think my style would benefit or benefits from it. So it's gonna be literally. I'm gonna watch that when I feel like watching the battle kind of feel. Other than that, on the way here, I was watching Battlerap.
Yeah.
I was watching Cow and Surf actually. Because I'll be real, you can actually. You know what? Me personally, I give it to Surf, but. You can actually give it to Cow, fam. You can. The first and second.
You can. Yes, you can.
The first and second, like,
bro, I be saying
rapping.
This is what I'm saying, fam.
This is what I said to Brill.
Great rapping never dies.
This is what I said with Brill. Cow hasn't. There's not a moment. Cow's a big time player. He's a big time player. Like he will come out for the big battles, and he never clearly lost.
Never.
Lux.
Never. You don't bet against Cow.
Other than Lux. Only Tay-Rock's beating him clear. Only Tay-Rock.
You would say you think Tay-Rock got that battle clear?
I'm gonna say this.
Back with fucking Bruce when he's flying through the cave.
The first round goes to Cow clear.
First round Cow clear.
The first round goes to Cow clear. The second and third round. I'll say this. So Cow came in the second like fuck. I think he's about to win this one as well, but started doing too much rapping towards the end of the second, and then his third just felt like rapping.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm telling you, if you watch the battle again, this is me as the Tay-Rock fan. You can give it to Cow.
You can always. You can always give it to Cow.
Bro,
you can give the Loaded Lux battle to Cow. Think about it. No. Listen.
You don't want to.
Listen. You can actually give it to Cow. First round, Lux choke. You can give that to Cow.
Of course we can.
Right? But the second round, if you listen to Lux's second round, that's when he started doing the evil lives backwards. Yeah. That's when he started doing the 50 cc's of Vicodin and a writing pen, and Hollow already fucking, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You already got that the fuck out of here. But while Cow...
Hollow though, wasn't it?
Say again?
No, wait, when he got to the battle, he's saying.
Oh. Yeah. But while Cow is bombing on him, like whole round bombing on him.
Hip line, all that stuff. Yeah,
I'm telling you right now, yeah.
Like, bro.
You know what it is? Okay.
Cow's you don't bet against
all
Cow,
it is this... Okay, do you do this year when you watch battles, and if you really want to come to a verdict on it after you've watched it a couple of times and enjoyed it, do you just watch one person's rounds fully to the end and then later watch the other person's rounds fully to the end?
I watch the whole battle.
No, so forget watching it as a back and forth. To fully understand what someone's doing, you just watch their rounds ever. Try if you ever want to like. Alright, cool.
I'm okay. There's times that I just want to watch one round from a battle. I'll be honest. So like, first round gets ill will, or like
Twerk's first.
Try that one time. What? Go.
Or even Twerk's first against JC. Or no, Twerk's second. I think it was.
If you ever want to do it and not be fully clouded by what the other person's doing, sometimes just go and watch. Let me just watch this person's rounds, and then after that, let me just watch this person's rounds, and really just take it in, because sometimes a style clash can throw you off. Like when I'm in the mode, imagine I'm watching Lux versus Geechee. I'm in the mood for Lux's rapping, and then I have to listen to Geechee. That's a whole different mood. And then you can't bring that mood to listen to Lux. You can't bring that mood to listen to Geechee. Watch Lux's rounds versus Geechee. Personally, I give it to Lux.
No, it was a lot closer. It was a lot closer. Yes. It was a lot closer. It was a lot closer. It is.
First and second, I swear to you.
A lot closer than it is.
Me personally, and the main reason why, so I think Lux got the first, personally. The reason why I don't
get the first.
The reason why I don't give him the second is because I just don't. What Geechee's saying, where he was like, "Oh, you lot were getting paid this when I was the... Yeah, because we know why.
It was very simple.
It's not because you came and made it that way. An investor came. It's not you. That's not you. Like he's taking accolades for things that weren't necessarily.
And he didn't really get 10 grand from.
And when he was saying the 10 grand, it wasn't even that. That was someone else. And then on top of that, he was like, the sniffing coke thing. Da 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 da.
We've seen that before. We heard that before.
I was being useful. Yeah, I give you
I can't lie. I'm watching it and I just.
I got to watch that again now. Now you want
I don't like it.
Yeah, but there's so many battles like that where it's just like it was a home game. You know what I mean? You know it was people are more inclined to hear the punch shit. Bro. And when you think about crowd reactions as well, it can look like somebody lost. You know what I mean?
Crazy. They say on the app, Geechee beat Cal on the app.
Yeah, they're on the app. Yeah. They got Rum Nitty beating Hollow on the app.
Yeah, I can't get. They have a lot of stuff.
Right now, people even say that. I think this is one of the reasons I'll never listen to what Ace Amin says. I can't lie to you. He says that Geechee beat Arsenal. And I think that's
oh my God, we can't do that. That was 30. That was a 30. That was a 30 all day, man. Gentlemen,
but this is what I'm trying to say. But when it comes to certain people like Geechee, it's his likability and his character outside and everything.
I'm a Geechee fan, but I can tell you, I always say Geechee don't come up for the big. He won't come up for the big guns. He struggles.
I can't lie.
He struggled.
Yeah, I felt like he struggled at
struggled against Ava.
I felt like he struggled at two. People don't talk about that battle, you know.
Ava beat him clear,
bro. I be saying this.
I'm not gonna lie,
I be saying this, bro.
Bro had to school me because I'm not gonna lie. I'll say Geechee gonna kill Ava, blah 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 blah.
Ava.
That battle, bro was like, "Yo, Terry, what do you think about the battle? What do you think about the battle?"
When you really deep it, you're like, damn, like. Verbal spin. And I feel like I was talking about this with some guys or whatever, and I was basically saying I feel like in a couple years' time, Geechee is gonna have the conceited effect where his style is gonna
he ain't that one.
No. Listen, I'm talking about in a couple years' time, his style's gonna get really outdated because you're gonna go back and you're gonna listen to some of these bars and you're like, that was kind of whack. Do you know what I mean? Like you're gonna watch the crowd go crazy, but you're gonna really sit back and you're like, that was kind of wet.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I see
a bullhead in the stomach came Beasley, baby.
I ain't like conceited since B Magic first round.
That was his last battle.
What?
Yeah, but I own the first round. I could listen to the conceited first round any day of the week.
Oh, against his Magic, but yeah, that was literally his last battle.
Yeah,
he ain't battled ever since.
No, he battled Big K after that. And that was exactly that was terrible. I've never watched that battle again. That was terrible.
Can see it.
Even he battled Conceit, he battled Big K, he battled Charlie Clips, and that was terrible. You know what I'm saying? Even fucking Dumbfounded wasn't that great, man.
Conceited is whack for me. I can't lie to you.
But the best.
If he ever tries to come back in this new era, he's getting fucked up every kind of way.
Why do you think he's running from Tay-Rock, man? He will never get you. Tay will kill him.
No, but yeah,
sorry, continue.
No, I was gonna say, who did I say?
Oh yeah, Georgie Roots. I was going to say
Roots had Bobby Rex.
United
hasn't been that active. I say Shuffle T.
Oh,
Shuffle T.
I'm not gonna lie.
I love Shuffle T.
I can't get into Shuffle T.
You don't like Shuffle T?
I can't get into it.
How?
I don't know.
He's so creative, bro.
Creative, but he's just a ha-ha-hee guy from him. Sorry, man.
No, but I hear what you're saying, but he's if anybody. If you wanna call him a that's like, I get it, that's valid. But he's the best at it. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear what you say.
He's incredible, bro.
By the time you're doing compliment battles, I'm like,
I like he's going favourites, not necessarily.
I'm not saying he's like the top right now. I'm just talking about who I watch.
I would personally put Unite before Shuffle T any day of the week.
I mean, but like, from what I'm watching right now, I Shuffle's killing it.
That's I respect it.
We saying boom, boom. We said boom, and then obviously, if we're not talking about who's active right now, I think Gemini is like
Gemini.
That for me in where I'm at right now, that's my like end goal. You get what I'm saying?
That's your end game.
That's my Lux. Yeah, that's my end game.
That's your Infinity War. Like
yeah. And I don't see me even getting that battle until I'm like 35.
Oh, bro, don't say that, bro.
There's certain battlers that if it ever came to a point where I'm writing for this person, I know I'm gonna surprise myself.
Who's your end game?
Yeah.
I don't have one, bro.
I don't have the good.
I don't watch these, man.
Okay.
I never watched these man until I came into this.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'll say that. I'll say Gemini, and the main reason I'll say that is because if they ever said, "All right, cool, you're gonna battle Gemini in June," like, 1 second. I'm telling you, for days and days and days, I'm gonna be saying, "That's dead. I can't say that. That's dead. I can't." I'm gonna watch his battle. Like what he would bring out of me,
he would
like it'll be the best.
Yeah,
like
ever.
It'll be the best. And there's not many people that I think, okay, cool, that I'll battle this person. And I feel like I need to go into my battle. Like, right now, just randomly, I write bars all the time. Yeah. If they said I'm gonna battle Jim, like I don't think I could use those.
Yeah, big facts. Yeah.
Say. Like I'll have to say, okay, cool. It's gotta be a fresh pack. And once again, I'm not gonna stop writing until they flip the coin. I'm telling you. I said it before, just before our battle, I said 1 second, and I went outside and I added one more thing. Something that said there's certain types of battles.
That's creativity.
I don't stop writing until they flip the coin. That's when I stop writing, and that will be one of those battles. 100%.
That's highly respect.
Bro, he has to be. You earned it.
I've watched all his battles and I'm thinking, fuck, this guy rarely gets beat.
When he
rarely gets beat. He rarely gets beat. He rarely gets beat. Even
I would have to start watching his battles to say, all right, cool, I'm fucking with the UK sound enough to really deep dive into it, basically. But I just have to go from what I like, and then my ear will be open to something else I might like. You know what I'm trying to say? But right now, when I know what I like and I know the people that are catering to that, I'm gonna watch that because that's what betters me. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not really watching stuff just for the sake of watching stuff.
I feel that. Was that 4 or was that 5 you got?
That's 4, and
fifth one.
Fifth would fifth. The last one's always the hardest.
Yeah, always. I can't lie. It always is.
Mine was easy.
Mine was pretty. I'm can't lie. Mine was pretty mixture of old school and new school. Now I've actually got into this. I'm actually updated with British Battlerap now. I've actually had to literally reform my top.
Yeah, I've had to go back in. I've had to go back. I think Yunnan is Yunnan for sure. Like ever since fam, I'm telling you, like I was saying, I don't know. Bro hasn't put out the interview yet, but when I was saying like how I got into this, I didn't know nobody, bro. I didn't know no one, nobody.
Not one person.
I mean, no, I knew Shotty Horror and I knew Tony D. Do you know what I mean? I'm literally. And this is no bullshit, yeah. And I know man are gonna use this as an angle in my battles. I already know it's coming. Do you know what I mean? But on the real,
don't blame me for that. Don't blame me for that.
You just know I'm gonna write against it. Do you know what I mean? Just know I'm gonna write against it. Do you know what I mean? Because I know it. But bro, I'm telling you, my battle with Caps, like I'm battling Caps. In fact, let's. I
was at battle.
Yeah, I didn't know, bro. I didn't know who was there.
Bro, I was behind him, innit? I was behind him. Oh,
I didn't know nobody.
Bro, I was putting the most faces. I'm like, bro, I was grabbing everybody. I was like, especially with the fat nigga line with the neck. I was like, fuck off. I literally threw my hat. I threw my hat, bro.
I appreciate it.
Oh, that was fire.
I'm telling you, a little bit of trivia, When I got to the event, I got there early, right? And then I saw like a group of people just chilling, right? I woke up straight away. It's Crash, Surfer, and who else? I think it's Crash, Surfer. I think maybe Straps, but it was like an FT. You know what I mean? FTW, just chilling.
All them man there.
I'm sitting there, and I'm just looking. I'm like, oh shit! Like I'm looking at Surfer. I'm looking at Crash. And I was like, oh you man are a crew. Oh FT Dub. Oh I just dissed all of you. Like literally, bro. Oh shit! Literally, this man was standing together. I'm like, wait a minute. The song is called FT Dub. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because that's my.
You know what I mean? So I'm just standing with these men. I'm like, yeah, no, that's.
Oh, you're FT Wasteman, full-time Wasteman.
Yeah, full-time Wasteman. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I'm standing with these men. I'm like, oh shit. So you're raw. Oh, okay. Oh, this is all right. Like,
right. Let me just put my dukes up.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, ooh. You know what I mean? But then, I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I'm walking into something crazy.
Bro, you came in there. You tore it apart, man. I can't lie.
Yeah, but that's why I felt like on that performance, especially, I was floating because I didn't really have any expectations. You know what I mean? I came into this thing not caring about nothing, no pressure, no nothing. I know nothing. I was just wanting to come and just do my thing. Do you know what I mean? So that performance, I feel like was just its own thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. I was just so on point. Do you know what I mean? I was just like, I've never seen myself like that. Watching it back after our performance, I watched back that one. It was like I was watching like an out of body experience. I was like, fucking hell. Like, do you know what I mean? I was like, damn. Like, and then when I go back, I realized how amazing for me that actually was. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and even everything that I was saying, even the way I was crafting bars and shit.
The battle, you had Georgia Roots, Tech, all them. Nah, it's about this guy. It's about this guy.
Yeah. But that's
everyone was saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was crazy. But I had to learn. Like, obviously, when I started to really deep it and get into the culture, that's when I really started to dig and go back. Do you know what I mean? And really learn the culture that I was in, and the PB versus NLC shit as well. You know what I mean?
Who would you want for that though? Who do you want? Who do you want for that? If they booked you that Black T, I want you back in No Loose Chat. Who do you want to face from?
You know what? Yeah, you know what my opinion is on that, right? I think you see NLC, right? I think everybody that was in Gift of the Gab from early should really be on NLC side.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying.
I feel like everybody that was on Gift of the Gab, they're really they're in the NLC. Like, I don't see how. Like, if you was on Don't Flop and you was a Don't Flop guy, and you know what I mean, you did your own thing like that, boom, boom, and it's PB, and then obviously you moved over to PB like that, I can understand. If you were from Gift of the Gab, Gift of the Gab is an offshoot of No Loose Chat. Do you get what I'm saying? So if this is your home, then you know what I mean. Like, if you started there, I feel like you should be here. In my opinion.
Fair dues. All right, cool. All right, moving on then. Since we're both back rappers here, who's actually your inspiration when you're writing bars? So who do you listen to for inspiration for bars? Like, what rappers, like Nas, Jay-Z, who do you look into? Like,
so I'll say this here. I don't necessarily have. It's so mad, yeah. So I wouldn't necessarily call them an inspiration because they don't necessarily inspire what I write.
Okay.
But this is how I kind of do. This is mad, yeah. I perform my bars sometimes like, if these people were listening to it, what would they think of it?
Yeah.
That's how I do that. And obviously, like I said, it's the movement. They've shaped how I write anyway.
Okay.
Kind of shaped it. But that's inspiration, right? That's inspiration.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course.
Cut what I said before, inspiration. Them
all wordsmiths in one group. You can't get more better than that, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's the battle rappers that I mentioned that I actually fuck with as well. But when I write my stuff, so when I want to say in terms of my battle rap bars, in terms of me writing in general, when I used to write when I was younger, yeah, movement inspired that type of rapping. When it comes to battle rap now, no one necessarily inspires my battle rap bars, but when I've written it and I'm performing it to myself, I'm imagining a writer listening to me and appreciating it. I don't really write so a crowd can love it. I'm trying to say because it's that's a losing battle, bro. So many different people trying to appease all of them, especially if they don't already fuck with how you rapping up. Losing battle, innit? So it's for people that even though they don't necessarily like my style of rapping, they might appreciate how I put it together. Okay, at least. So
no, but when you told me, like, because when you said in the live between us four, including Brill, and you said you didn't write your bars, I was shocked. Like, you don't write your bars.
Listen, so first ever battle that I had, didn't write anything for that. That was just all in my head. Like, it was just stuff that I'd be thinking about.
That's that Charlie Clips shit, and you know how amazing he does his battles. You know
but basically what happened, yeah. So obviously, my boy that was with me at our battle, literally, I'm in a bar. I forgot where it is. It's the beginning of Shoreditch. It's the one with the downstairs spot, the
corner shop.
Not corner shop. So it's like just under the bridge. And you turn
with the pop-ups.
Nah. So imagine you're coming from Hackney, yeah? Okay. And you're coming to Shoreditch. And just after the bridge, there's something on the left.
Right-hand side, right?
Left-hand side is a bar. So if I'm coming from Hackney to Shoreditch, there's a bar, and there's a downstairs place where they do performances and stuff.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're
talking about. So I was there, I randomly bump into Tanika Tan over there. I don't know who she is or whatever. And we're just chatting or whatever. Then my boy's having a conversation with her the whole time. And he's just like, they're talking about battle rap. And he goes, he battle raps. These I've never had a battle before in my life. I was just, space.
So basically, he just basically
threw me there, like, just do it. I was just like, all right, cool. So I must have
friend right there.
Dropped her. What did I drop? I dropped a random one.
Wait, you did it for a joke or did you do it for just like?
I have no idea what his intentions.
What was his intention? Because if you know you don't battle rap, what was his intention doing?
I don't know. He's a joker like that.
So he's done it. So it was like a bet there, and it actually just basically.
Probably because he knew you were fire anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've dropped him. So this is something. So this is what he said. He said it obviously in our battle, innit?
Yeah.
So one of the bars I dropped there was a bar I dropped for Monk. I say I had the bars for years. Like the bar I dropped, it was basically the control pad one, innit? Yeah. Right, left, So I dropped. She was, that's fine. We're gonna be starting up a league. So that's cool. Exchange details, and I went and I battled K-Dogs with just some shit I had in my head, and then I battled Nash once again with just some shit I had in my head. Never wrote it down. Came to battle Moke, same thing. Some shit I'm hiding in my head.
But that's the fact.
That's when I learned I shouldn't do that no more. Then I actually said I'm going to actually write. But even when I say I'm writing, I'm not penning it. I'm not typing it. I'm just going over it in my head, and memorizing it through body language. So the only bit I've actually written it down was for Black T, and the only reason why is because
Fire.
He said the battle was not happening. We felt like the battle wasn't going to happen at one point, but I said I'm not forgetting this.
So this is booked. That was booked for a while now. For a while. Okay.
I said stuff that I've written, I'm not forgetting this. So I recorded myself and wrote everything down. So when it actually came to the battle coming up again, I was like, all right, thank God that I did that. The battle wouldn't be the battle like I would.
But I always find, I realize even with Charlie Clips and all them stuff, and all people who don't write their battles, that's a mad talent to have, because when they do write their battles, it's out of this world.
You'll be surprised. So you'll be surprised. So it's not the main reason to write is to help with your memorization, innit? But if you have another method of memorizing it, you don't need to write it down. The main thing for writing is not like you write it and you're going to be better. You're writing it to memorize it. So if I'm memorizing mine through my actions. So if I've already got the words aligned with what I'm going to do physically, if I just remember the movement, I know what bar I'm supposed to be saying.
Bars.
So it's just memorization. So when them man write it down, the only difference is they're actually, okay, cool, I'm not doing anything else, I'm doing this. When you're memorizing it through just memory, you can do that while you're doing anything. I might be at work doing something, just walking around my day. I don't have to write it down or to memorize it up here. If I'm writing it, I can't write and walk and I'm sat down like I'm locked in. I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's the only battle. And obviously when the battle came back up, I said, alright, cool.
Yeah.
I'm hitting. What do you think? Yo, hey, I wanna lie, I'm scared, bro. That's a good. What is it?
What are you, Black? Use your inspiration while you write your bars, man.
There's two inspirations. There's an inspiration for rapping and there's an inspiration for battle rapping. You know what I mean? The writing part was Kendrick Lamar. Well, actually, it was really J Electronica. It was really, I don't know what that was.
Let me go closer.
Yeah.
Man need to edit this. Man need to edit that. It's actually weird. That's actually fucking crazy. I thought that was locked.
It's 2 doors.
It's so fun.
The first. I think J Electronica was the first person I wrote. Yeah, that's the first time I wrote bars. The beat that I wrote bars to was Exhibit A. You know what I mean? That's the first time I actually wrote something down. Do you know what I mean? Trying to be, and from there I always thought I was just crazy. Do you know what I mean? Even though I was whack. Do you know what I mean?
No, but
I was penning.
Even with your moat battle, when I first saw you in moat battle, you literally had a confidence like this guy.
Yeah. I started out acting. Do you know what I mean? Like
same.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I started out acting. Do you know what I mean? I've been acting since I was like 8 or 9. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
so like,
sick.
I've always been accustomed to the stage.
So you both are naturally used to that stage presence. Like,
I love it.
It's literally, you can have all the nerves in the world until you say your first line.
Yeah, literally.
Say your first line and it's like,
yeah, literally.
Like you just know. I know it. I just need to say it.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, yeah.
And then you're just in it. You're in the groove now. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like just in the
when
groove.
you get your first reaction, it's like, oh, I can.
Yeah. And the first. I mean, and then obviously the battle rap inspiration is Lux. Sometimes like I hear something like if I'm getting ready to write, I listen to a lot of Lux.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? That's why I get into a lot of like just to get into the mind frame of how to like, because he breaks people down. That's what I love about him. Do you know what I mean? It's not only just the motifs and the bars, blah blah, but he's like your cat is like what do you say verse fucking Hollow? Is that I want to do the autopsies on a stage. I get to breaking down rappers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that's the type of shit. Doing autopsies. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean. Doing autopsies on the stage. That's what I'm talking about. Like that's the type of shit I like.
I need to ask this question. So obviously, take away the Tay-Rock battle only because they've been saying this long before that. Does Mook break people down?
That's a good question.
Because you know they say it a lot of times that he really breaks people down.
That's a good
question.
Serious Jones, he did.
Verb, I think he did as well.
You think he broke Verb down?
I think he broke Verb down. Like I give it the second and third.
Third. You mean the drunken shit?
Yeah. I love that scheme. I can't lie to you. The whiskey business shit was horrible. horrible.
Yeah.
But the rest of it,
when he goes to stumbling out the bars, who's gonna carry it? That's
even
crazy. Stumbling out of bars,
I'm not gonna lie,
bro.
Even when he started it,
Mook was wigging.
The vegan goat bar,
Mook was wigging.
Mook's element is small stage, middle stage. I don't think Mook is made for the big stage, bro.
No, I'll tell you why. Because he likes his own bars too much.
Yeah.
When he was that battle versus
you shit me.
yes.
You shit me.
Yes. Whatever that term means, yes. Bro. And even some of the stuff he was saying against Reed was actually okay, but it's like, you can have the hottest bars if it's just not put together and performed right.
Yeah, because you got to perform as well. In a small room, you don't really have to perform in a way. It's every bar counts. You know
has Mook ever been on a small room?
Well, even the street battles, you could really say they're a bit small room because
but that's the thing. Those wasn't small rooms at the time though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was the stage at the time.
Mook needs to hit a small room.
Like
even him against Jay Mills, he was wigging against Jay Mills. Boy.
I keep saying this, yo. Listen, put a crowd there. And Tay-Rock's rounds were really good. Does he still lose? Yes, he came to that battle with the wrong narrative. You have to understand, there's a narrative said this is what needs to be answered.
Yeah.
You have to cater to that.
He had no defense.
He went battling like, I'm battling a Mook that I have no history with like that. I'm just proving you can't hang with us. So if you listen to the rounds and stuff, he addressed some of the shit that was going on. But he's more saying, we did this, we did that, you're not this, da-da-da-da-da. That's cool. We want to know about the fight.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
We want to know about the fight. So when he's talking about the fight, and based on the fight, why we don't believe you, it's hitting every single time. And Tay-Rock, if Tay-Rock really went into, and when he said, okay, cool, you want to say what you're saying about me, you want to know how to get a feature out of this guy, just gun butt him. That's how obviously Math got his feature. But it's if you stay on that, like don't say I'm a pussy when that's happened to you. If you stayed on that as his angle, you almost delete everything he's trying to say about you.
Even when he talked about the fake chain, when Mook told about his fake chain, all that shit, it was like
if you just stay on it, you have an angle, expand it. And that's what my boy told me to do as well. Yeah, I'm saying, and that was more proof to me that it worked. Because he says he likes how I flipped his third against Ills.
Yeah, that was amazing.
My original bars stop when I say, even if you two go further back than your hairline, don't invite him to anything important. That's where it stops. I didn't break down the snake shit. I left it there. Yeah. So imagine I left it there, that just gets swept over.
It's like how Geechee had one of the best rounds ever against Tay-Rock in that first, and then just did
that first was abomination.
Second and third, didn't do nothing with the second and third.
Now we talk because what I realized, I knew you had a pen, but I now know you got a pen. I think you got a crazy pen. Yeah. Because even like with the whole with the black scheme, the timing, the camera scheme was crazy for me.
That whole first round
with the Panasonic.
That's the thing, yeah. That's the thing with that's why. Sorry, carry on.
You know how crazy it was. I was at work. And I was listening to it. My boy was like, "Who's that?" What is it? We want that. It was the whole camera thing because he clocked it. He didn't even know I was talking. He didn't even watch Battlerap like that, but he clocked it. He was like, "Nah, this is fucked." And like
the cameraman went crazy.
Oh my god!
Nah, for real,
everyone with a camera.
Originally, I was gonna say at the end of the battle, if you know your camera's shit, you'll love that. That's what I was gonna say at the end of the round. But I said, no, I need to add a little counter there instead. So I wrote that instead.
And that's why I feel like he gets the first.
No, but yeah, I can't lie. I gave him the
first. Of course, no, but that's like whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like that seems to be common knowledge, and a lot of people come to me saying I won the first as well, which is great. But it's like for me, what like completely wins it over is that you're gonna come with all your photo boy bars. You know what I mean? But just know you ain't shit. You know what I mean? You're a model. You ain't shit without a cameraman. Like you know what I mean? Like you get what I'm saying? Like. And then I came with the photo boy bars. But it's like, but after a round like that, that's so dedicated to film, camera, photos, like they pale in comparison. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you clocked the way you said, "Oh, no, cook that." Oh, all right, cool.
Cheers, yeah. Even that, I practiced how I'm gonna get people to believe that I was just cool, I fucked up or some shit like that. I said, "How am I gonna do this?" And luckily, when I did it. I think that the actor in me come out. And I actually believed it. I was like, okay, but you are going to get this shit now. But it was, I didn't want to make it seem like a slow it down. I didn't want to make it seem like a subtitles or something. Like I'm trying to do that.
Hit it hard.
I just wanted to make it like, all right, cool. Now let me just make it seem like it's natural and then back into the zone. So I feel like that worked as well. But even with that, like one of the things I've realized, it's to do with the counter writing as well. I didn't want to just say, "Oh, you're gonna say this," because I can't say, "Yeah, you're gonna diss me." Well, you're supposed to. So my thing was, do it. Anyone that I batten in the future, do it. I'm just gonna prove you cannot do it better than me.
That's his warning there, man.
That's
his warning.
My
warning
thing. If you are going to, you're just not gonna do it better.
You're going to die. That's what he said. You're going to die.
And the worst thing about it, there is gonna be someone that's gonna say, "Okay, cool. Now let me go and deep dive and and just go and learn certain numbers and learn certain phrases and learn certain this and that and try and do it." Yeah. But then if I was to do it myself, I'm gonna show you. Okay, cool. I know all of that. And I have an understanding of it. Because you can know all of that. Let me put a camera in your hand, you're still going to shoot some shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was that I'm going to do it and show a level of understanding as well. So no one can just go and research the 180 rule.
Even that battle, your comedic time was...
Now, I'm going to say this to his second. I feel like, so in the second, for whatever reason you give me the first, and I feel like it's going to be that I was more intricate, that has to be the reason you give him the second. Because you can't judge it on different scales for each round. When I was intricate in the first and he was punchy in his first. Then I was punchy in my second and he was intricate in his second. You can't say I give him the first for being intricate and I give him the second for being punchy.
The comedian just topped it off.
Everything. That was like
topped it off.
Literally, it's like, oh, but before I go, literally, just before I go, fucking just kick yourself for a little bit. Like, that's what it was. It was like, you know what? In my head, I was like, it's 1-1.
Yeah.
Like I said it. It's 1-1.
Yeah. I felt like it was 1-1 as well.
I said that.
The way you did it.
Yeah.
I watch it and
I love See, the thing is as well, it's like I when I was talking to Photo before about the battle, it was like, you know, Photo was like, do you know what I mean? Like gunning. And what I loved about him, because I felt like I was like a little bit laid back as far as like energy went in terms of the Cats battle, right? So that's why the Cats battle for me kind of felt like an out of body experience, because I was just like, you know, comparing the other two. But what I did appreciate about, you know, mine and Photo's battle is that I was a lot, not a lot more than Photo, but like I say, I was more poised. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying,
like I was like, you know, he was like he was shooting me, then I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like,
okay,
you know what I'm saying? It was like I was getting shot, getting banged.
Each is like, alright, cool, say nothing.
Yeah. It's like I got knocked down, but then it's just like, alright, let me get back up. Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you know what it was? It was literally like, and this is the worst analogy, but I watched the anime in it. It's like when you watch a Dragon Ball Z or whatever, and the man first powers up, like Goku might test Super Saiyan. They have one fight, and at the end of that fight, boom, the other guy goes, alright, cool.
I'm
gonna turn up. So second round, he goes, alright. And in the second round, I'm like, alright.
That's literally how I felt.
The third round was so tight for me. I'm like, oh, I don't know about this one, you know.
Yeah.
You came out swinging. That's when you're like, cool, fuck this, bruv. And then, obviously, you came with the first round with the black on black. Oh, that was cool.
For me, literally, I've anyone that I ask, like anyone that speaks to me, even when I see it from my friends and stuff like that, I say, bro, I just like the battle. So yes, I think I got the first and I think he got the second, but you can debate whatever you want to debate, depending on what you like. Now with the third, because it's literally like, it's not even like, it's just the same thing. Like it's literally like
two very different.
A vegetarian meal.
Yeah,
what do you like?
Because I had a lot of people that personally resonated with what I was saying in the third, and for them, because they can personally feel it, it didn't really matter what was said.
Yeah, I could have said everything, but it's almost like literally you can appreciate what I said in the first. Anyone that knows what the reference is and blah 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 would have probably thought, what's Black T gonna say? How is he? What angle is he gonna have? Because he's gonna have to have an angle against me. That's gonna be
the Mulan line was crazy.
But no, it's crazy. That's second round, but it's crazy. But even then, it's like you're gonna have to have an angle against me that is almost like, oh shit. Yeah. But it wasn't like we done the same thing. He said, alright, cool, I'm gonna do something completely different. So now you've given.
But I did bring it back though.
You did, of course. Yeah. But now you've just brought up a whole new conversation to have. Like, hold on, what do we really want to talk about?
Yeah.
And just what conversation interests you more?
Yeah.
So anyone can say it. And the worst part about it, I might watch it today and want to hear what I say.
Yeah.
So I might watch it tomorrow and want to hear what he said.
I'm gonna watch the third round. Because I've got the first 2 clears for me.
Yeah. That's what you're like.
Third round.
Because the thing is, what with my third is like, you know, off the photo is like a very clear, direct Black T. This is all about. Do you know what I mean? With mine is that I start mine talking about something somebody else said about me. You get what I'm saying? It's like we start with Ill's line and we talk about me as that pertains to that. But then I bring it back to photo with the whole the pops line, and then bringing it back into, you know what I mean, how I'm basically, you know, grabbing that same thing that we're talking about, but showing how it also applies to you. With the whole
we are part of the same story.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying?
And the worst thing about it is like, if you want to say that, that nigga ducked. You know what I'm saying? No, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
you get what I'm saying?
But it applies. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's not, even if you want to say it's not necessarily direct. No, it applies.
Yeah, it did definitely
because
apply.
We all come from the same place. You know what I'm trying to say? Of course. Not everyone, but we all come from the same place, and you literally have choices in it. As we were just saying before this, one of the best things my mum did for me was move me out of Hackney at a specific time. Obviously, naturally, you gravitate towards certain things, you go and do certain nonsense or whatever, but at the end of the day, there's choices within that. And he says he chose not to watch Top Boy, not to watch these shows because so I'm listening to that. I'm not gonna be like, no, because I'm hearing it. I'd be an idiot to act like I'm ignorant towards it. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm listening to all of that, and I have to give you points.
You know what I'm saying? You know what's funny? I'm thinking about it now. Our battles, if we're talking about a battle that's kind of similar, like with just how they kind of went, is that fucking Hollow and Tay-Rock. You being Tay-Rock and then me being Hollow. You know what I'm saying?
And then the end is like,
because if you look at it, you was very on your neck, but it's like with Hollow, he was a lot more poised and like saying
loud time
exactly. But then obviously when he went to the third, he kind of went off. You know what I mean? He went off topic and spoke about, you know, something that didn't pertain to Tay-Rock. More about why do we act like we're killing each other. That's what I mean.
It's telling me because, you know, some people in the UK are on this road shit. So when they hear Black T's around, they be like,
but that's the thing, is like,
you've got to get the bars in.
The reason why I think that's the sickest is you have to remember all the pens are getting love today, mainly because they stuck by it and they made people appreciate it. JC was not appreciated back in the day. Daylight was just someone that was just doing the madness. We knew he had a pen, but now it's like these men have a fan base. It's almost like the pen fan base is bigger than anything.
This is what I love. I think the COVID era just brought it up, to me.
Yeah, because this is my favorite battle rap era ever. Do you know what I mean?
You actually
all the small rooms.
When they started doing the small rooms, literally in a small I
can't lie. I can't be out for the crowd. I can't lie to you. Like,
I'll be sorry. Okay, so even with all the events here, with all the events that's happened, I do enjoy the smaller room battles more because they have more replay value. Out of the event that just happened, Tay-Rock is one of my favorite battlers. I don't watch Tay-Rock versus Twerk. Why? Really? Because after the one watch, I hear the crowd more than I hear them.
It's draining.
Live, it was great. Tay-Rock, like a shark, ostrich, back to back. But bringing it back, how many times? So imagine I watched the battle once. Brought it back 8 times. I'm gonna watch it again for him to bring it back 8 times. Watch it again.
You bring it back to it.
The only battle I watch from that again and again is the Susef and Cal, because they don't stop for the crowd. Them man, especially Cal,
just Cal.
Rapped.
That's why I love Cal.
And I could watch it So that's one of the reasons why I do love a crowd, but I appreciate no crowd so much more because I can just watch it.
I'm not gonna lie, that's why I appreciate the no lose crowd, you know, because it's so small. So you can hear every bar, every bar, even Art Rap UK. So small.
I'm gonna be that idiot. I'm gonna have to duck soon though.
Oh, we're gonna be.
Let's get through the questions.
Cool. Yeah.
Alright, so we've got last 5 minutes anyway. Last 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna ask this. So I know you ain't got a hit list yet, but I'm gonna ask this question. But who's your hit list right now? I need to know who you want all the smoke for. Who's got all the smoke?
I have a question for you after though.
Oh, okay.
I do have a question for you after.
Yeah. Moke, I don't care how much you want to run for
everybody wants smoke, bruv.
No, I have a genuine reason. You get what I'm saying?
It was one rounder. I'll give you
exactly.
That. It was a one rounder.
And no, not even the one rounder. It's the time. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it was cheeky. It was very
cheeky, bro.
How long he's back? It was like 20 minutes.
Bro, leave rap for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and you went for like 8.
We had for like 8. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we had 5-minute rounds.
I'll be so serious if you don't count it.
Huh?
Like me personally, I don't
Yeah,
count it.
one round. You got a free round.
Two things for me. The main reason I don't count it is because that's not. So if you can do it two ways. You can either bring Mokes down and pick a specific 8 and match it to his 8. You can do it that way. Yeah. Or you can do this. The momentum he was on, stretch that out for another 12.
Yeah.
Do you think what he did for 8, if he continued that for another 20, I think it's better. But you can't do that. And at the same time, you can't say, all right, cool, let's bring Mokes down because why are we cutting out all of that?
Yeah.
Let's bring 8 minutes of his best. And then on top of that is like, now you're cheating.
This is what I'm saying. Like, the whole battle just doesn't make sense.
I don't count the battle.
Yeah.
I remember speaking to, what's my man's name? I can't think of his name. That's funny as fuck. Funny. It's the one that he was...
Monquet.
Mon.
I didn't even know you.
Mons.
When he battle rap, I'm thinking, bro.
But when I even spoke to him after the battle, I was just like, because we have mutuals in it. So it was when I walked in, we was chatting anyway, and I didn't even know he was battling. So I was like, what? You're on this? I even spoke about it. Like, if I ever did a 2-on-2, like,
bro,
he said he won't do it anymore.
He faced FT, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I said it to him. I said, bro, I genuinely think Black T got that, and he was like, no, you ain't listening. And I said, bro, I was.
That's the thing. Yeah, right after our battle, you know, I mean, right after me and Moke finished, you know, Photo, and this is kind of before I really knew Photo like that. But the first thing Photo said to me, the first conversation that we had was not even conversation we had, but first thing we said was, no matter what anybody says, that was debatable. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I said it to you on the day, innit?
You did. Right after I finished.
Yeah, I came to you on the day and said that.
Yeah, I remember.
I did.
Literally, right after I finished, he was like, don't listen to anybody who says that was debatable. Do you know what I mean?
Because
I had it debatable.
I had to, because on the day, I was like, what is... And this is... It may seem like this. Obviously, it's coming from someone that lost him. By the way, I accept it. I don't want to battle him. Like I said, I know why I lost. Yeah. And my thing is just to prove in my new battles. So this is not me.
Saying
I've got so much battles I want to see from him.
Same. Right after that as well. Yeah, right after that as well.
But there's certain things that for me, like I was listening, I don't like it. I don't like it. Like I really don't like the Under My Watch. I really don't like it.
Yeah. Okay. Bro, I predict even battling Mo, he knows as well. I was predicting bare this shit. You know, while he was saying it, do you know what I mean? And then he got to the point, even in the battle that you see, you be like, yo,
you watching, yeah?
You know what I'm saying?
Watching, yeah?
That's
one thing I will say in that battle is what Moke was doing was he was very comfortable. That's one thing. Yeah, he had all these people there. So what for him, because obviously you just had one battle before that, innit? So for him is, in his mind, what I think it is I'm gonna win this. Let me try some shit. Which is why he got the white brother to come and do which is why I was just, let me just play. Let me just write.
Decided to get personal.
Let me just It's just he done everything. So there was no point to the round. It was just I'm doing it all. So I think that's one of the reasons the round was so long, because it was I'm just gonna do everything that I can do.
He's still ABK. We're still ABK in that, but like, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day,
I think free rounder. Don't be fired though. Don't even put it in a crowd. Yeah, I think you just have your man. ABK man then.
Do you know how much I would love to film
this?
That would be sick.
I would love to film this battle. I swear to you. I'll make it look so fucking sick. I'll make the battle look
the day that happens, that's
Paris, Snoop, Tally, all ABK man them. But I want to be there.
And you know what's funny? I'm not gonna stop talking about it until it happens. Do you know what I mean? And he doesn't want it, but I'm not gonna say it.
Fans, you can have a crowd of battle rappers.
Yes.
I even use this place. Fuck it.
That's what I want.
I don't think he can, but don't let him surf you. Don't let him surf John on you.
No.
Don't let him surf John on you.
No way.
I don't think it will happen.
Other than Moke though, who else though?
Nobi.
Nobi, yeah?
Yeah. Because me and Nobi been chatting for a while about this battle.
No, that's performance versus bars.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He thinks he can outright me. Do you know what I mean? And I think like maybe he's got like a sick performance, but I feel like if I got scheduled to battle Nobi, my performance is going up. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
that's one thing that I'm gonna do in my next. Like if I haven't when I have my next, I'm gonna say if I'm a showman that can really perform. Like, I'll tell you, man, some of the stuff that is just coming into my head right now. don't bang without the actions.
Yes.
When this camera goes off, I'm gonna drop 4 for you. I'm gonna.
Are you actually contracted to Rap UK or you can go anywhere?
I can go anywhere.
Tell the level, bro.
Yeah, no. Listen. I told man when he finished about, I said, man, I'm gonna call you. You know what I mean?
You know, I hear, like, I see it and it's there, but my thing is that, all right, cool. It's just no one. And I don't even want to make it seem like I'm just there looking down at you, man.
Remember, remember that bar that my man said in that event, process event. We were talking about it, and then my man just spat the next.
Wait, who are we talking about?
I forgot now. I must be drunk that day, but shit.
What was one of the later ones? Like
no, we were talking about the semi-finals. We was there in the semi-finals.
Yes.
And we were talking about your battle.
My battle.
And I said, I can't lie. I must have said,
but I dropped to you to this one.
Yeah, and I said I got to see YD versus Photoboy, man.
You got to see what. That's techie though.
I got to see YD.
That's techie.
What's his name?
YD.
YD, let me pre.
Yeah, that's techie.
I got to see YD.
Watch his battle versus Templar Surfer out right now.
Templar.
A lot of people, Surfer.
Alright, cool.
A lot of people were saying that YD got that shit. Do you know what I mean? And he battled Sam Hypes as well.
Send me the link for that. Send me the link for that.
I want to battle. So, but if we were talking about what you're saying, like 5
even
people,
I want to see you battle YD as well, man.
I would love to battle YD. Like YD, like I never was interested in battling YD before, but I don't know. It's like right now, I just feel like I need to start looking at like battles that would now kind of put me in a different position. And I feel like YD,
that's
you know what I'm saying? YD is somebody that I know if I battled him, I get 3 crazy rounds and a crazy
YD
battle.
always got three great rounds.
But he's a crazy battle. Like he's actually sick. Like as even like bar wise, like the shit that he comes up with is
nuts. The bar he has against Sam Hypes. I always replay it. When the Roots one, and he said you're burning because you fell by Roots. Imagine how I feel.
Yes.
I was like,
yes.
I mean, you played the whole round for me live.
Yeah.
In that day, that night.
Yeah.
I was just like,
I need to watch this shit.
No, he's dope. He's crazy. So but hit list. I don't know if I put him on a hit list, but I would be.
You know, I'm gonna be screaming that battle until this happens. I'm gonna be in Paris.
Incepted for sure. But I want to battle Moke, of course. I want to battle who did I say? Nobi. I want to battle Frost. Yes, I like Frost a lot. You know what I mean? I like Frost a lot. I think he's amazing. Do you know what I mean?
I think he's fire as well.
I think he's crazy.
He can mix his bars with the comedic timing.
Frost. But you're not hearing what man's saying. Like he said a bar the other day. It was like you want to catch Frost in the field like Sunday League and some shit like that. I was like, that's nasty. You know what I mean? And he didn't get the respect in the building that he should have. Do you know what I mean?
And I
was like, that's nasty.
I've always said this. I've realized
such a great writer.
You're gonna get. This is one of the reasons why I try not to write for a response, because you're gonna get a response on the ones you don't try to get a response. Trying to write for a response could throw your round off.
Frost is one of the craziest writers, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I did my style is I just rapped, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you don't catch it, then it's cool. You don't catch it, I'll just keep going. Some people cater their style to reactions, so when they don't get it, it's
you can see.
Do you know what I mean?
From the way a person delivers it, sometimes they deliver it in a way like, okay, cool, this is the point that I'm going to use to get myself back together.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to go, and they're going to use that, the crowd, because even sometimes when people go for bars like that, they break their flow pattern.
Yeah.
And from then on, the next one's a whole new flow pattern.
Yeah.
If you've no reaction, jumping from that flow pattern to that flow pattern fucks up.
Yes.
So they write it to get a reaction, to pause, break the flow, and now I can jump on this totally new thing.
You know what it reminds me of? You know what you just remind me of? Remember Newborn? He used to do it all the time. He'll rap something, and then he'll look at the crowd like,
I'll send you a Newborn, mate. He's good. He's just one of them. So he was someone that was chasing JC for a long time ago.
Oh, he got murdered. He got
murdered. By JC?
Yeah, he got murdered by JC, man.
Can't get worked by people.
But he
like, there's even a battle where he does like a 1 to 10. And his thing was revamp that.
Yeah, revamp that.
So it was like he did like a 1 to 10 kind of bar, kind of old.
Was it Super Writer?
I think so. It was one of the
it was Super Writer. Yeah. He was wicked in that battle. Wicked.
1 to 10, and it says no. Wait, I'm gonna revamp that. Then it does 10 to 1. And then, but he's obviously saying something like, tell them my niggas come with 9, it was 10 to 1.
Oh, I know. I know Newborn. I know Newborn. I've heard of this.
Bro.
He's good, but he's one of them ones that just didn't get the respect.
I'm not gonna lie. If he was in about this era,
he needs to come back to it. He's doing like the KOTD. I think he needs to come back.
I've heard of that countdown shit.
Yeah, he should do a tournament.
He tried
he will earn his respect in a tournament. The same way Bill Collector got his respect back in the tournament.
Yeah.
And he should do a tournament and get his respect
back. But Bill Collector did it right in the Euro tournament as well, but he just...
But that's what I'm saying. So forget the KOTD one. He started this new we fuck with Bill Collector in the tournament. And then from there, he just carried it on and he's been wigging. But it starts from the tournament. Oh, excuse me. Let's water the fizzy one. I was going to say, so... I was going to ask you, and I'll ask you two. What is your favourite bar from him in the battle? And what's your favourite bar from me in the battle? I feel like you said mine a couple of times, but
you know what? My favourite bar it was between the Black on Black time and the whole camera scheme in the first round. That was crazy to me.
Those are far from my favourites as well.
Yeah. That was far my favourite. For you, it was the Prince Andrew line. I think that was far.
Hey, I have to say
that's a haymaker.
You see, when we went on the live, I don't know why, for some reason, the Matt Hancock picture was the one that was popping up in my head, Even though I know you're talking about Prince Andrew. The whole madness, innit?
Yeah, with the girl.
So when I said, well, we've all been there, I was not talking about I said, we've all been there. I was talking about Man Hancock. I knew it was someone else completely, but in my head, I just thought of Man Hancock. I was like,
just know. Just know for disclaimer. And if anybody tries to chat shit,
we don't do that. We don't do that.
Someone said something about someone put
so red flags.
I couldn't see it.
I thought you were just joking. Do you know what I mean?
When you said Prince Andrew, for some reason,
you thought Man Hancock
popped into my head. I was just laughing out the picture of Man Hancock. Oh, we've all been there.
We were laughing like, what are you, bro?
It weren't till later. Someone said, I was like, oh, yeah, that's what you... Oh, shit! I need to clear this up now. If I had any motivation to be here today, it was this. Do me a favour, click this, and don't put it out, just store it.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes.
So what's your... Sorry, just forget there. What's your favourite...
No, I thought that's what you got to say. His.
Okay, cool. So
he's my favorite. Oh wait, no, you said it already.
He said
Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew.
Even the Prince Andrew, the portrait one. The portrait one. I thought that was fucking fire for end that first one. And obviously the Mulan one. The Mulan one was crazy.
Cool.
Crazy.
Now, so I was gonna say, say your favorite bar from whichever round or however many you want, and then say my favorites, and I'll say the same back as well.
All right, calm. So is it my favorite of mine and my favorite of yours?
Yeah, from any rounds or whatever.
I think when he was even, you know what? It's not even just about what he was saying as well, but when he was doing the shutter speed shit, the action when he was going to
I specifically,
bro.
When I say remembering it with actions, that's what I mean.
Like he was on form that battle, just the bomb. You know what I mean? Like the whole 150 or something. I was just
that bomb with the 24, the 150. Oh my god.
24 frames.
Like, no.
When somebody broke that down to me, bro, and I was just like, some guy said he worked with kids.
And the resolutions and second. I was like, no.
My bro was working. He works with with classes and stuff like that. Doing film. He said he's gonna show it to his class. That round. No, Liz, bro. He said I'm gonna show this to my class.
Shout out to you,
man, like Royce, listen. You know what I mean? He said, you know what I mean? He said he's gonna show it to the crowd.
You know how crazy that first round was.
You know what I mean? And my favorite, I say my favorite line to I said it before, it was the talking plays. Do you know what I mean? Like I just love that.
And can I tell you why I understand why you love that so much? Because it's the same reason why mine's my favorite. It's one of those ones where I keep saying it. There's so many times when people have a metaphor that it only makes sense on one side. So someone can say, someone might do a whole sister scheme. You're just talking about sister. The only second half actually applies to what's happening now. When you say when we're talking place, but it's tying into your whole scheme. Talking place, obviously Cinderella.
It's Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Because
you know
you get clocked.
Yeah. I like the talking place shit because it's like it's a sentence on its own. Yeah. It's just regular. You know what I mean?
If we're talking peas, if we're talking,
you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
So fucking well.
I feel like that was the perfect jigsaw. Do you know what I mean?
And that's why I understand because in terms of someone that put it together, you might have this whole construction. It's like this was that one piece that. Another piece that locks it. That's why I understand why you appreciate that so much. I hear it. I fucks with that. My favorite from him is I don't want to say the whole Princess scheme because secretly is no. I was telling you from when he says listen princess in the beginning when we heard it on the day I'm laughing
I was scheming from there.
Where's this going?
But the worst thing about it is I'm listening to it like he's being funny, not knowing that he's he's like listen princess I looked at it like he's being funny. He's
that all cheeky boxes.
The whole thing to end of the Aussie with me is calm like that. And slowly, once again, I watch performance. When you see it and the camera's moving, you're slowly walking towards me. And then to end, so obviously, is the Mulan shit. 100%. I want to say, obviously, I'm gonna pick a scheme. I'm gonna have to pick a scheme. My favorite shit, like 100%. And then. My favourite shit, I said it to him before once again, was the Deaf Bar that I liked a lot.
Falling on deaf ears.
And it was, so the J Black line, I just knew that everyone was going to like it. But it was secretly, I kind of fucked up a little bit. It's not my favourite bar, it's just one that I liked where I said that.
But the whole Black champion, the Black...
Oh, just after Black. I like that as well. One thing I do, I like doing those repeats a lot. I do a lot of, I'll say one thing and make it mean a bunch of things. I do that a lot in it. But... when I said, and we bought into your potential, it makes sense. He's been selling us dreams. But I started off before by saying, and now we're all sleeping on you. It makes sense. You've been selling us dreams. So I liked that. But before that, it was the Deaf Bar, which was in the first round. I would say I surprised myself with the photo shit. I've never tried to really... That's
what I said. If there's any two clear rounds, I had the first round for you.
100%.
That photo shit was like
furthest preference.
That's why I feel. That's why it's so close to me. To be honest,
I have a couple bars for a lot of people in it, just in case. I always do that. But I always knew if I'm gonna battle Tariq, Black T.
This is good, bro.
As I said, if I'm ever gonna battle, I know I have to because that dynamic is going to bring the best out of what I can say. You know what I'm trying to say? I knew I had to do that. I need to call this you, but now this girl's gonna. All
right. One more question before you go.
Yeah.
What person do you want? What people do you want to see Photoboy battle? Because
I want to see Photoboy, and I'll make this quick. I want to see Photoboy battle Tech. I want to see Photoboy battle YD. Yes. I want to see Photoboy battle. Shit, I said I was gonna make this quick.
Crash.
No, I don't want to see him come out with Crash.
What about Crash?
Nah.
I think that'll be like a.
Not really. I want to see him battle Ills. Yeah, that's Ills. So I want to see him battle. Yeah, I want to see him battle. Yeah, I want to see him battle Tech, YD, Ills. You know what I mean? Because he's already put this sprinkled the Ills shit. And
I don't mind that.
For me, I'll say YD, Tech. I want to see how he battled against a person who does all performance like Novi.
Yeah.
I also want to see how he does against someone who. Is Crash like a Crash is.
He's a performer.
He's a performer.
He's a performer.
He's actually got his vocal, he's got his loud projection. But one battle I would like to see though, I would like to see you. Yeah, I would actually like to see you versus Georgie Roots.
I'm really Roots. That guy, 100%. It would unlock something for me. Like I would have to dip into a new bag. I can't be the same photo when battling. Yeah, I'm trying to say. I feel like I'll have to be more geared to my first and my third to battle him. I can't use my second against him.
Yeah,
I feel that
because I feel like obviously I've seen Black T live under the pen. Now I saw you in this battle. I think I've seen that you actually got the pen to actually go. If you could battle for battle, if you take battle each step and improve that pen. I think you could take George Roots.
No, I have to. I really watch that battle and see what I don't like and what I do like naturally.
Trust me.
I appreciate the battle just on another level, but I'm gonna have to then go and be critical about it to better myself, and that's what I've been doing. But Yeah.
I hear that.
Lads, hey, much love for coming through.
Hey,
come on, man.
Wax. It's been great, fam. Been cold still.
Photoboy,
Love, bro.
hope you can
I
come.
can't do we do this again soon, man?
Oh, of course, man.
I'd love to have another battle where I can do this.
Hey, you know, to honest.
That's it.
You come to that No Loose Chat event.
Yeah.
100%. I'm actually gonna roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
27th,
cool.
man. 27th.
Cool.
27th.
Yeah.
Then
Well, I'll make sure I'm off work and I'll be there.
You know what? We can.
Yeah. ABK.
Oh, yeah, follow,
rap.
put your socials in there. Let them know where you are.
Yeah, the Black T Low on everything. The Black T LOWE on everything. And Art of Rap. Subscribe to Art of Rap. Subscribe to No Loose Chat. And yeah, catch our battle up on Art of Rap.
That's our Rap UK out now.
Yeah.
Photoboy HKNY.
Yeah.
That's it.
Everything.
And obviously, you know what it is. What
Album
we're really doing
coming
What, your album?
Yeah. Album coming soon. Single dropping soon. We just shot the video today. Singles dropping soon. Very, you know what I mean? Oh, sorry, bro. Oh shit, sorry, bro. Sorry. We just shot the video today. It's coming out soon. So just look out for that. You know what I mean?
And that's another installment of what we're really doing here. Thank you for watching in. Also, talk about in the comments what your top 5 is UK wise. And yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Boom.